Yo, what's up guys? Premydaremy in the house, bringing you guys the 14th part of our Sonic Runners playthrough. In the last part we played as Charmy Bee, and in this part we're gonna do episode 25. So let's get into this. Okay, firstly we've got a login roulette, so let's quickly do that. So we got ourselves a shield. Let's get our second free spin. So we got ourselves a spring. Time for our final spin. Ooh, come on, yes! Oh, I've got another spin. Okay, let's see. And looks like we got a cyan wisp. Or cyan laser, yeah. Cyan laser, cyan wisp. Alright, episode 25, Treasure in the Clouds. The hero Chao tells the gang about a treasure hidden in the clouds, and Knuckles is keen to seek it out. Alright. You guys remember the last thing the hero Chao told us, right? That stuff about the treasure in the clouds, you mean? Yeah, I have to say I was a little curious about it. Well, I know we're worried about what Eggman's up to, but it can't hurt to have a change of scenery every now and again, right? I knew you were gonna say that, Knuckles. Okay, let's do it. Let's go look for the treasure. So it looks like our challenge is to run for 30,000 meters. So we're gonna have to try and beat that in this episode. But first, we're gonna try and unlock Team Chaotix yet again. Okay, so we are back with 1,753 red rings, which should give us the ability to spin about over 30 times. And we are gonna try and unlock Vector the Crocodile and Espio the Chameleon. So let's go. Off to a good start, yes, 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 exactly. Espio the Chameleon is cool-headed and quiet, and is used to calming down the chaotic detective agency other members. His horn and tail make him easy to spot, except when he's invisible. Type Speed Chaotix. Alright, so this is already off to a good start. We just need Vector and we're done. Let's go. Right, so we leveled up the baby cyan wisp so the effect lasts longer. Alright, let's spin again. Alright, we've leveled up the Dark Chao to level 1. Boost score for destroying enemies. Let's spin again. We've leveled up the baby yellow wisp. And we are going again. No, stay. Yes, yeah. Wait, what? What? We already have Charmy. What? They're supposed to give me Vector straight away. What was that? How could they give me Charmy again? I was supposed to get Vector, man. That's not right. That is not right. How can I land on it and then you give me the same character? That's not even remotely right. Right, we just got the Gold Chao leveled up to level 1. Boost rings acquired. Okay, so I decided to close and reopen the app. Maybe that will reset the luck or something, because I need to get Vector. And I was right. Oh, come on, whoa. Don't do this, seriously. Just give me Vector and stop playing around. Just give me Vector and stop playing around. So here's our free spin. Yes, yes, Vector, Vector. Yes! Yes! Vector is a kind and reliable detective and the head of the Chaotix Detective Agency. Though he loves money, he will never refuse to help someone in need. So almost similar to Mr. Krabs. We've unlocked all 3 Chaotix members, so in this video, we are going to showcase all the Chaotix members. Are you ready for this? I'm ready for this. Let's get into this now. I'm so happy that we finally got that off my chest, off our chest, because I mean, anyone who watched the last video, you saw that I was ranting a lot. Not the last video, part 12. I was ranting a lot about the fact that I still couldn't unlock the characters. Alright, this is a flyer type level, so I'm going to start us off with... I'm going to go for Charmy, because it's a fly level. Let me give him a couple level ups as well. Yeah. And then we're going to use Espio as our sub character. And let me give him a couple level ups as well. So since this episode is dedicated to a flyer level, we're probably going to just use Charmy as our main character throughout, but then we're going to use Espio as our sub character, and then later on change to Vector as our sub character. That way you get a feel of all the different characters. But in the next episodes, if we get to like a speed level or a power level, then we might use Espio and Vector again as the main character, so that you can see them in their natural habitat. Let me just change this companion quickly. So I actually want to try out this chip companion, one last 15-second dash. I want to try that out. So select that, and it looks like we are ready to go. So let's get into this. Use a sub character, and let's equip an asteroid and a shield. Let's go. This treasure's ours for the plundering. I'm so happy that we finally unlocked all those characters, man. It was so painful. It was actually really painful in the last 2 parts, not being able to unlock these characters. You know, I bought all these Canadian iTunes gift cards and stuff just so I could unlock them, and it just wasn't happening, you know, honestly. But no need to talk about it anymore, because we've unlocked the characters and we're going to showcase all of them for you guys. Wow, this Whisper's last game really long. Is it because we equipped it from the start versus just finding it in the game? I don't know. Possibly. So I'm guessing some of you didn't see the last part where we played as Charmy, so that's why I wanted to do all the Chaotix characters in this video, just to showcase everything in one nice video for you guys. So Charmy, if you didn't see the last part, he can actually float. So he can float about 5 taps, or he can do like 1 long tap like that. So really similar to Tails, but you know, it's still kind of different because he's technically not regular flying, he's floating. But yeah, they pretty much play similarly. I still prefer Charmy to Tails though, I don't know. I think the floating looks cool. I said in the last part that the floating reminded me of, what's it called, when Super Mario jumps. You know, the way he moves his arms and legs and stuff. So that's an interesting thing I noticed. Anyway, we just took out this Eggman. We hit him every single time. Because we're flawless. Because we're in a good mood today. Because we unlocked Team Chaotix. Unlike in part 12, which was truly terrible. And once again, I'm sorry for that run. I was in such a terrible mood after not unlocking Team Chaotix. And I thought that was about to happen again today, but luckily, we unlocked them. And it truly is luckily, because it is by chance. And I still think Sega should fix that for you guys, you know. Just because I had to suffer and get all of these gift cards doesn't mean you guys have to do the same. I'm hoping that you guys don't have that same problem when they release this game worldwide. Anyway, looks like we got some invincibility. Hit this cannon over here. So since we've got this new companion, which is Chip, who is from Unleashed, I guess we can use that to get a final 15-second blowout after we die. Just an extra, like, you know, here's a bit more score for you. So we're definitely going to be using that to test it out, which means we got quite a bit of lifelines now. We've got the sub character, we've got using 5-star red rings, or 5 red star rings to continue, and then we've actually got the 15-second dash. I don't know if you can use the 15-second dash and then revive yourself with a red ring and then use another 15-second dash. Maybe that's asking too much, but I guess we're here to test that out, so we'll find out. Alright, we're almost done taking out this Eggman. Alright, so Eggman's gone, so that is our second speed up for this level. Using Charmy Bee. And they try and hit you with the missiles, but of course they fail because today we are on our A game. Ooh, that was close. Nice, enemy chain. Oh, let me get some rings quickly. Ooh, feel like I'm close to death. All these near-death experiences are not good for my health, man, making my heart jump. Oh, they thought they were going to hit me with a surprise jump. No, that's not happening. That is not happening. Oof. A lot of surprise jumps here. The surprise jump they like to hit you with the most is the loop-de-loop one. Right after a loop-de-loop, they put like a bottomless pit right there. You know, and if you're not careful. Alright, so we're using Espio now as our sub-character. Espio controls. Espio is a speed Chaotix type character. He can perform a triple jump and he boosts the number of rings earned by 75%. That is crazy. I mean, oh, come on. Come on. Ooh, we're using Chip now. Okay, that's cool. So that's our 15-second blowout they were talking about. That is actually crazy. And you can't die while you're using this because it does most of the work for you. Alright, I think we're going to continue. Wait, how come we didn't continue with a Wisp? Oh, because Eggman showed up. But yeah, we were going to showcase Espio there as a sub-character, but then we died straight after. Probably because, well, when we got revived, they had no rings. We didn't revive the Wisp or anything because it's the sub-character. But that doesn't matter because we're at top speed now, and either way there'll be no rings. And we just died. So we're using Espio for the pretty much first time ever at top speed. So because we got no rings, expect a death soon. So I don't want to get your hopes up or anything because top speed is a bit difficult. Oof. And the missiles are going to show up soon. Let's get ourselves prepared for that because it's so hard to avoid these missiles, especially at top speed when you've got no rings or anything. Anyway, let's use our Drill Wisp to just rack up these points. I definitely like controlling Espio. I mean, he's pretty much the same as Sonic in terms of controls in this game, not much different. But I mean, I do miss playing as Espio. I liked playing as him in Sonic Heroes, and Sonic Heroes is like one of my most favorite 3D Sonic games of all time. Ooh. So that's our 15-second dash with Chip. But we're still not going to make it to the 4th Eggman though. I really want to see what it's like to get to the 4th Eggman, but it looks like it's really far away. Hopefully before the end of this playthrough we'll get to the 5th Eggman. I mean the 4th Eggman, which is the first Eggman off the top speed. A lot of bonuses. Oh, that is crazy. 753,302 points. We got 3/4 points. That's just more to add to this good mood that I'm in right now after unlocking these characters. That's so nice. This is amazing. We'll be hitting 1 million in no time. Hopefully within the next 2 or 3 parts we'll be at 1 million points. I know Dark Spy and Sonic has made it to like 5.5 million. That's crazy. Oh, if only my friends played Sonic. Oh, hello Armo Chow. Hello Sonic. What are you guys doing around here? We're looking for some treasure that's supposed to be hidden up here in the clouds. Know anything about it? I'm afraid I've never heard of anything like that around these parts. Why don't you try going a little higher and asking the folks up there? Thanks, Armo Chow. We will. Okay, guys, onward and upward. So we've got 2,000 rings, and we've gotten quite far. We're like past halfway in the first run. So we are going to go again. We're gonna use the asteroid, and yeah, we're gonna use Espio again. We'll probably switch to Vector after this run, because I'm pretty sure this episode is probably gonna have 2 parts. Because since we got to about episode 15 or 16, a lot of the episodes started having 2 parts. I don't know why they need to make episodes have 2 parts when they could just make another episode, but it does kind of complicate the structure of the game a bit. Man, these just really do last long. But I definitely like that chip companion though. I like that extra 15-second dash, you know, to rake in a bit of extra score. But I think when we spun the roulette wheel, we did unlock a few other companions. I think most of them were just level ups of previous companions, but I do want to try some of the other companions out, because I don't think I've fully showcased everything. I just kind of picked the ones that sounded the best. Well, what is Charmy doing? Is he making out the floor or something? What was that? Anyway, I don't know what Charmy was doing. Maybe he saw some flowers or something. You know how they do. There we go. Whack that Eggman. Let's see if we can make it to top speed again. And once again, we're gonna keep trying to hit the 4th Eggman, which I still haven't seen anyone hit yet. But I just want to see it. So we're back to daylight, and it's our first speed up. Alright, starting to speed up now. I like that. I wish you could start the game at full speed. That would just be so much better. Because I mean, it's nice that they pace themselves, but sometimes you just want to get straight into the action, you know? That's why with Jetpack Joyride, they've got that thing that you can buy that just literally makes you start from woo. They've got that thing. Well, let me get rings before I talk because I can't focus. Okay, there we go. Oh, there we not go. Okay, there we go. Yeah, in Jetpack Joyride, they've got that thing that you can buy. That it's basically like a head start, and it shoots you like a couple thousand meters into the game, which means you get to start the game much faster. You know, there's more action going on instead of having to always start from beginning speed. Especially good if you're like playing an endless runner consistently, instead of just like, you know, some people play for like a couple minutes and they stop. But if you're one of those people that plays the game for like 2-3 hours straight, then you really benefit from a head start kind of thing like that. And if they added an item like that to this game and it costs some rings, I'll definitely consider purchasing that. Anyway, let's take out our 2nd Eggman. Don't let him get away. Get as many points as we can, because we're trying to get as high a score as possible. Still striving for 1 million points, as you know. Ooh, red ring. There we go. So that's our 2nd speed up. Still haven't lost a life. Still haven't used the sub character. So I think we're doing fine. Ooh, asteroid. Get as many points as we can. Let's try and get to the asteroid section where there's a lot of gold enemies. Should be somewhere around here. There we go. Yes, this is where all the points are at. Whoa! And that's messed up. And now we're using Espio again. Whoa. Yeah, so we definitely can't control Chip. It's kind of like a different version of the Cyan Laser right now, because he's just moving on his own. But it's a cool move though, I think. Does he move at the same speed as everyone else? I don't know. Alright, let's continue. So we're about to make it to the third Eggman, which means top speed is on the way. As long as they don't die before then. Seems like we're really close, so we shouldn't have a problem. There we go. Hopefully the next episode is a speed episode so I can fully showcase what did I say? Espio. Because as much as I'm showcasing them all in this video, I do want to showcase them in their individual sections. So if the next episode is a speed episode, like a Sonic one, then we'll probably use Espio as the main character and use the others as subs. And also for the next power episode, because we haven't had that many of those. I think we've had like 2 power episodes so far. For the next one, we will definitely use Vector as our main. But we're also going to use Vector in this episode as well. And I just died. Alright, so Chip is going to go for another 5 seconds or so. Yeah, but I'm definitely liking this companion. Don't think I'm going to turn it off anytime soon. Oh, we just passed our score again. We didn't even get as far as the last time, so that's surprising. Hey look, a white wisp. PlayStation controls. He seems a little surprised to see people all the way up here, huh? Come on, Tails, ask him about the treasure. Alright, pushy Knuckles, okay. Alright. Greetings, White Wisp. Do you possess information pertaining to treasures present in this area? PlayStation controls. Listen to this, Knuckles. He says he saw something glittering just up ahead. Alright, let's go check it out. Got 4,000 rings. Alright. We've come a long way, but still no sign of any treasure. I wonder where it could be. What's up, Knuckles? Are you sensing something? Yeah, I got a sniff of treasure a little while back, and it's getting stronger. Let's see now. And bingo! Whoa, look at that! The treasure of the clouds is revealed. Not bad, Knuckles. The treasure of the clouds? What is that? Huh. You know my treasure hunting instinct never fails. Except in Sonic Adventure 2. Now, I think it's time we got back to the task at hand. Beating the Eggman. The Eggman actually sounds cooler than just Eggman, I don't know why. Ooh, 10,000 rings, map clearance bonus. That's the biggest we've gotten for a map clearance. 30 red star rings, that's good. I'm assuming there's a second part to this episode because there was no boss. And that was... oh no, the episode is over. So, how much time have we spent? You know, I'm gonna do one more episode. Another episode won't hurt. Episode 26, Birdly Paradise. Dr. Eggman's forces have taken over Cocky's place. Drive them away so Cocky can get his life back. Sonic, you've got to help us. Eggman's forces have taken over the area where Cocky lives. So Eggman's back in action, huh? Alright guys, we'll deal with this. Which way is your place, Cookie? Cuckoo! It's to the east of here. You know, the direction the sun rises from. That way, he knows when it's time to crow. Sounds like a nice neck of the woods. Let's head over there and take a look. Alright, we almost completed our daily challenge. Okay, and we've completed it. So we get 1500 rings. There we go. And we're only at about half an hour video, so yeah, this should be fine. So another fly level. There's a lot of fly levels. I don't know what happened to the Sonic levels, but I think now is the time to change up. So we are going to switch up to Vector now as our sub character. Even though using the power characters in the fly levels is a serious pain, I just want to showcase as much as I can. I was hoping that the next episode will be a speed or a power type, but I don't know what's going on with the fly levels, so I guess we're just gonna have to do it this way. But wait till the next power episode and then we'll showcase some Vector as well. But let's give this guy a couple more level ups. Man, look at Vector's logo in the bottom of the screen. He looks like a real gangster, man. Like he's got the gold chain, he's got the hef. He looks like the best thing to come out of hip hop since 1999. Alright, that's enough leveling up. So we've got Charmy as our main, Vector as our sub. Now, let's see what companions we've got. Boost distance run by 255%. I definitely like that companion. I don't want to change it. Plus, they're both rare companions. If you look at the bottom, these companions aren't as good as the ones at the top. And we've already got most of the ones at the top. So, I don't see why we should bother. But the ones at the bottom have been leveled up more. But I guess the rarity is more important. What does this one do? That's alright. That's another good one. Restores up to 550 rings when damaged. You know, I'm going to stick with the companions I've got. I like these two. And we'll equip ourselves with a drill. Alright, let's get into this. Eggman's invaded Cookie's place. Kick him out. Alright, Armor Chow. No need to be pushy. So that's the drill which we activate at the start of the stage. These really do last long. So I think, yeah, we did. We changed our sub character to Vector. So I'm going to showcase some Vector gameplay now. Alright, whack this Eggman. Like we always do. Technically we're stinging him since we're using Charmy. But yeah, enough of the corny jokes. Let's just whack this guy one more time and he should be good to go. Yeah, pretty much. Thus bringing us to the first speed up of this episode. Let's take the high route. I'm gonna try some high routes again. I like getting those route bonuses. Whoa! Alright, I need some rings. Okay, there we go. Hit that cannon. Bam. Go. Nice, nice. Okay. Right now it's just my mission to try as best as possible to hit 1 million points. That's my goal right now. Technically it's kind of a cheat because it does get easier every episode you get, like as you progress, because your rank increases and your score bonus increases. So I guess that would help. with getting a good score. But it's just like any game where you improve and you level up and stuff, your score's bound to increase as you progress through the game. So I wouldn't really call it a cheat, just the fact of gaming. Ooh, Wisp. Oh, we're gonna lose it because the second Eggman's right here. Of course. I think the timer stays there though, so after the Eggman section, you can continue using it. Whack this guy, nice. Whoa. What was that? Anyway, that's our second speed up. I need some rings, so I'm not trying to die right now. Okay, we got a Wisp, I can just grab some rings. Okay, we got some rings now. Wait. Oh yeah, because it was just continuing the last Wisp, so... Woof. Alright, Vector controls. Vector is a power Chaotix type character. He can perform a dash attack after jumping, and he boosts the number of rings earned by 75%. Is that all the Chaotix characters? So I'm just gonna pretty much assume that... Whoa, come on. It's really painful using other types of characters in the fly levels. It just doesn't work. You can use speed and fly characters in the power and speed levels, but when you try and use speed and power characters in the fly level, it's just painful. So we're gonna revive because we want to get a good score. I'm trying to complete these videos, these episodes as quickly as possible. I don't want to have to play the same episode map like 5 times because then it makes the video unnecessarily long. You know, I just want to show all the good action for you guys, so we got ourselves invincibility, so the mines essentially turn into extra grounds for us. Ooh, I wanted to get that magnet. Nice. Alright. I smell top speed. Alright, I almost smell top speed. Okay, here we go. Alright now. There we go, get some rings. Even though we're gonna have to bank them by force and then pretty much have to go through top speed without rings as we figured out. Wow, that's a lot of rings though. Seems like more than usual. But we are just raping Eggman right now. What is that? Alright. So we are on top speed now. Woof. Oh, that was close. I keep forgetting that there's supposed to be no rings. I keep looking for rings and then I'm getting disappointed. Oh, I should have jumped instead of flown. Alright, so we're using Vector now. Well, technically a Wisp, so you can't tell, but we're using Vector. I know I haven't showcased him as much as I want to, as I've said, but when we get to a power level, you definitely see it. I'll put it in the title of the video so you can see which level really showcases Vector. Look at the way he runs though. He's so aggressive, man. Oh! Alright, so we've got a 15-second chip. With that chip action. Ooh, I wish I could have hit those asteroids and just keep going. Wait. Alright, so close to the 4th Eggman, but still not hitting the 4th Eggman. But I think we passed the high score. Promotion bonus. Oh, okay. I knew there was an extra bonus. I wasn't looking, but... Okay, that was not even close to a high score. I don't know what was different. I tend to base the scores on the distance instead of the other stuff. But I did think we did better, but oh well. You know, nothing's gonna ruin this movie. We finally unlocked Team Chaotix, so... Whoa, a Valkyrie! Blam! If there are flying robots around, that must mean Eggman still has at least one airbase. Well, only one way to find out. Let's go take a look. Got ourselves 1,000 rings. And we've got 2,000 rings now. So we've got about 3 more maps to go. So let's try this out. Get a sub character, and let me equip myself a magnet and a shield. Yeah, I'm running out of rings though. I want to be able to have enough rings so I can use sub characters throughout this playthrough. Well, you know, if I start running out, I have to stop using the sub characters for a while. But I definitely have to use it for this video because I want to showcase all the Team Chaotix characters. Is there actually a way to replay different episodes? Because I want to like play a speed episode or a power episode, but I'm not on one right now, so I don't feel like I can. Maybe there's a way and I'm not seeing it. If you guys know of a way, just leave a comment and I'll reply. You know, if you know the way, just leave a comment, let me know like how do you do it, and then that way I can play a speed type level even though I'm technically on a different stage. You know, because I want to be able to just play whichever level I want. Maybe when we complete the game, then we'll be able to select any level. Apparently there's 50 episodes. I heard 84 from somewhere else, but I'm not sure, so we'll just keep going until it ends. So as usual, we are going to murder Eggman. Well, not murder, just stall him for like 5 minutes until he shows up again. As you already know the drill. So we just be speeding up for the first time. Alright, we got ourselves some magnet. I don't know if that's the magnet that I equipped. Did I equip the magnet? I don't even remember now. I think I equipped the magnet. Ooh, a lot of bottomless pits around here. Gotta be careful. Alright. There we go. Man, I really feel like playing Sonic Heroes right now. Just playing a game that has Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, and Team Chaotix. Only Sonic Heroes can match that. And honestly, I think people don't rate Sonic Heroes as highly as they should. You know, I probably might make a separate video discussing that, but I think it's true. People underrate Sonic Heroes and overrate Sonic Adventure 2 a bit too much. You know, like, you have to be real. Like, Sonic Heroes is an amazing game. The platforming is just, you know, the only problem it had was a little bit of slippiness. But even that's not enough to ruin such a game. Even the casino levels weren't enough to ruin such a game. As badly as they performed, those levels looked amazing. Really nice and colorful, you know. And look out for the rest of my Sonic Heroes playthrough. I'm gonna start uploading Team Dark really soon. I think I just have to upload part 7 of Team Sonic, and then we're gonna move on to Team Dark. We're gonna do all 4 teams and then the last story and all that. We will do super hard mode, but not now. You know, I wanna focus on some other stuff because I also wanna play New Super Mario Bros. U and another game, Sonic Adventure DX. It's another game I really want to play through on the channel, so I don't want to dwell on super hard mode right now, but it will happen. Whoa, whoa! Alright, so we're using Vector now. And we need some rings right now. Okay, there we go. It's almost impossible to play the fly stages with other characters. There was like no way to dodge that at all. Alright, so it looks like we're not going to make it to the 3rd Eggman until we use a continue. Alright, so we're going to continue. And the whisk should take us just about to the 3rd Eggman section. This is a good video. It's a good recording. We made it to top speed pretty much every run. I think that's good. Alright, so there's our danger. Eggman showing up. quickly take this guy out like we do. I really want to try and use Vector for a bit longer though. Oh god. I mean, I was gonna lose my rings anyway because it's top speed, so it doesn't really matter. Alright, let's do this. Woo. Oh, what? I felt like Vector was gonna get crushed by those mines. And we've already stopped using Vector. Wow. Right, so chip is going to take us to probably around 4,400. There we go. So we've got like 3 or 4 bonuses. Alright, the scores are getting lower, but it seems like I'm getting to the same area. I don't know what that's about. Am I using the egg child right now? I think that's what I'm using. I might have to check my companions again. Whee. What the? A nebula? Okay, take this. You smashed it, Tails. Thanks, but there's no time for that. We have work to do. Got 1,000 rings. So it looks like it's going to take us one more run to do this. I'm going to... I don't know if this is a good idea or not, but I don't feel like I've showcased enough Vector. So I'm going to use Vector as the main character and have Charmy as the sub character. I mean, either way they'll both get used, so it's not a huge difference, but I feel like having Vector at the start means that we can showcase him while the level's not too difficult, since it's not his, you know, feng shui as they say, I don't know. Alright, so we've got Vector gameplay. After this wisp, I guess. Wait, can I hit an asteroid wisp while I'm using a drill? And then I just switch wisps or something? Because I know you can hit another drill while you're using the drill and it will extend. I don't know. I have to find a way to test that out. So the drill took us straight to the first Eggman. But this is the first time we've used Eggman and Vector. So he pretty much does control the same as Knuckles. It feels like he doesn't dash forward as far as what's it called? As Knuckles. Knuckles seems to glide a bit further. Anyway, that's our speed up. Got ourselves the rest of our wisp power up. I don't know how long we can keep using Vector though, because it's hard to use him in these stages, but we'll go as long as we can before we switch to Charmy. I'm gonna see if I could try and take the high road. Probably near impossible with a non-fly character, but we're gonna try. Oof, alright. Nice! Okay. Okay, I can't get that high up. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, we did last longer than I thought though, to be honest. Nice. Get this aim right. Bam. Ooh, I didn't get into the second cannon. What was that about? I'm pretty sure I aimed like my aim was on point there. I don't know. Alright, so second Eggman, back to Charmy. There we go. Correct, this guy as many times as needed. See if we can hit 10 times. Even though I wasn't counting from the start, so I guess you guys will have to count while you're watching this. But I think we're near 10. Maybe 8 or 9, I think. Alright, so that's our second speed up. I gotta say though, it feels so much easier to control the stage of Charmy just after using Vector and coming back to him. I now feel like I have a shot at survival. Ooh, that was close. Another near-death experience. I don't think I've ever hit double ramps. As in, like, hit the first ramp successfully, done all the tricks, and then, like, hit another ramp. I always seem to get one and then miss the other. Ooh, dodge those mines like a boss. I wonder if we can make it to the third Eggman without losing a life. And as usual, I spoke too soon. Alright, so we're gonna revive ourselves. So as long as we make it to the third Eggman with Vector, that means we get to try Vector at top speed again. I think, again, is it the first time? I think we used the Vector at top speed before, but it lasted like a split second, so maybe that's why I forgot. Oh, whoops. Whoops. Well, anyway, this is Vector at top speed. Let's see how many milliseconds we can last. Of course. Of course. I know you guys are probably thinking right now, man, Premy is really terrible with using Vector, but when we get to the power stages, you see the true colors. Anyway, what's our score? What? How did I get so many points? Like, wait, first let me take a screenshot. But how did I get so many points when I got less distance than all the previous times in this video? What's this event underway? What's that in the top left? What's the event going on? Okay, we got ourselves a cyan laser. Sonic may have ruined my other bases, but now I found the perfect place. Unfettered access to the clouds for all of my flying robots. This is just a foothold I need. No one will be able to stop me conquering the skies from here. Hey Eggman, you can't just take over people's homes uninvited. That's not cool at all. Yeah, this is Cookie's place, so get gone. The days of your flying robots terrorizing the skies are over. Bah, I should have known you'd show up. You do realize you left me with no choice? You basically forced me to build a new base here. And it's an ideal location. I won't let it go that easily. I also haven't forgiven you for what you did to my other bases. Prepare to suffer. Alright, so what we're gonna do is, we don't need Chip because it's a boss, so we're gonna equip Caliburn right now. And then, of course, we're gonna have Vector as the main character because he's a power character. And I don't think we showcased him enough. But what's this event now one thing in the bottom? Recommended companions. So if I save the animals, then what? I get stuff? I guess? Maybe someone can explain this to me because it just looks like you save animals and you unlock stuff. Oh, and it says I've saved 0, so I guess it starts from now. It doesn't include everything else. Alright, let's press this feature button and see what happens. Doesn't look like there's anything special here. Okay, I'll give it one spin, I don't know. Ooh, alright, lucky. Alright, normal child boost score. Alright, I guess I'm not really gonna get into the spinning again. I'm gonna go straight to the showdown using Vector. So let's get into this. I'll get my revenge for the bases you destroyed. Look at Vector running like a boss, like, yep, I'm about to destroy you. Whoa, woo, woo. That was terrible. That was actually painfully terrible. After I did all the Vector imitations. Alright. I really need to focus for this then. Oh, okay, I've still got shield on me. Get that red ring. Alright. Oh god. Maybe Vector wasn't the best idea for this boss. Maybe it wasn't the best idea, you know. The power characters aren't the best in this game, to be honest. I still think the speed characters are the best. So I'm probably going to switch to Sonic, or no, let's use Espio. This is the Team Chaotix part, so we're going to switch to... We're going to make Espio our main character, and then leave, what's it called, Vector as our sub. No, not Charmy. Vector as our sub, just in case we die. There we go. Back to the showdown. Man, I really wanted to keep this video under 1 hour. I think I've almost hit an hour. Let's quickly take out this boss. 4 hits, we should be fine. The Caliburn will help us as well, with like 1 or 2 hits. Yeah, the triple jump is definitely required for this thing. And the Caliburn's already taken care of 2 hits, so literally just 1 more hit, and we good to go. That's how it's done. Like a semi-boss, because we died. Not a full boss. But anyway, so we're not going to get a special egg, but it doesn't matter because, you know, we've already unlocked Team Chaotix, so I'm not in the mood to spin again for a long time. Defeated again? Unbelievable. Still, there's still plenty of places for me to build bases. Ooh, that rhymes. It's just a matter of finding the next one. I still haven't forgiven you though. Don't forget that. Build as many bases as you like, Eggman. We love shutting them down. Such outrageous impudence. I won't forget this. You mark my words. Cocky's place should be safe again now. Let's go give him the good news. So we get our 10,000 rings. We get 10 red star rings. And we get our rank increased to rank 35. Challenge tokens restored. Score bonus increased. And that brings us to the end of this part. That was part 14. We did episode 25 and 26. Stay tuned for the next part coming soon. And if you like this video, definitely leave a like and a comment. Let me know what you think about the video. And subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. Sonic, Mario, whatnot. And yeah, thanks you guys for watching. It's been real. Daremy out.